Yeah, and I checked in with families of the students detained today. They didn't want to go on camera and talk about the case because they were fearful that it would affect their case, but they do want to see change. So do community advocates. Actually, some community members are out here protesting right now on one of the main streets in Quakertown. You can see some of the posters there, fire and arrest Scott Miguel. There's posters about dropping the charges for the Quakertown 5. So they are calling for the city manager, or I should say the borough manager and the chief, to be held accountable. It's been nearly 2 weeks since this chaotic altercation between high school students protesting ICE and Quakertown police. And while today Front Street, where many of the videos of the clash were taken, appeared to be back to normal, for much of the Quakertown community, there is no going back. The students arrested, known as the Quakertown 5, are all out of detention, but we know at least some of them are now forced back in school with a court-ordered ankle monitor as their case continues.
They're children. Like, they're young as 15. So what does it say to them when, like, everyone that is supposed to be there to protect them is failing them?
Community organizer Laura Foster with Upper Bucks United has been speaking with the families affected and calling for change. Some of those calls have seemingly been answered. Last night, the Quakertown Community School District Board accepted the superintendent's resignation, although it's worth noting he had been on leave since before the incident, and there's no word on why he resigned. The big call tonight for police chief and borough manager Scott Miguel, identified as the man in brown in some of the videos of the altercation circulating online, to be fired or resign. Even witnesses I spoke to who feel police were doing their job are wondering whether it's best he stepped down.
That's their leader, and if their leader isn't respected and or the employees underneath of him don't feel as though they're going to gain the respect back, I think that would respectfully be a nice thing to do for his whole team.
Borough leaders wouldn't speak about the case pending the investigation by the Bucks County District Attorney, but the borough solicitor confirmed Miguel is out on workers' comp leave as of Friday. Organizers say this highlights another needed change: how the borough leadership is organized.
To have these multiple roles is problematic. You know, like, even when Scott went and attacked the child, he's in plain clothes. So the questions are like, was he acting as borough manager? If acting as borough manager, you come in and then all of a sudden you're assuming a role as police officer. Are you getting workman's comp as the borough manager? Are you getting workman's comp as the police?
Another look here at some of the posters calling for accountability for Miguel. We did reach out to borough leadership to ask whether he was on leave in his role as a borough manager or police chief or both, and how that affects whether anything can be done with his role, any action can be taken with his role. We're still waiting and working on getting some of those answers, but the meeting tonight starts at 7:30. Some of the protesters said they plan to be there. I'm Miguel Martinez-Valle, NBC 10 News.